Good morning, everybody. I welcome you all back, and today we are doing the fourth part of ecosystem, that is ecological pyramids. Right? Yesterday we did food chain, food web, and detritus food chain. Right? So now continuing to that, I am doing the ecological pyramids, and tomorrow we will do the last part, that is energy flow in ecosystem. So your results on posters and dry arrangement, they are out and they are posted on the college website on Facebook. So please go through that and participate in the next competition. Received more than 50 entries, and I hope by the last date we will surpass the last one, that is 250. And your online mock test is ready. As I already told you, to be held on the 14th January. So start studying, not for the BSc who are appearing for OCT, but also for the BSc 1, 2, MSc 1 and 2, because these questions are there in the staff selection boards, IAS, IFS. So once you have saturation of gray matter in your brain, so there is not even a single competition you can fail. It looks that tawa garam hai, you are rotiyan sek rahe ho. When you get the knowledge, you can pass all. I guarantee you. Start today and start with zeal. Put foot on the accelerator, and sky is the limit. Right? So on the spot, the pollution which we did earlier and the ecosystem we're doing today, it's very important. Second year people should do these topics also, so that they can compete well with the other people in the online mock test. And this is the series of online mock test, and it will go on. Right? So anyhow, stay indoor, stay safe. I will be right back. Stay on. Okay. Welcome back. Today we are doing the part 4 of ecosystem, that is ecological pyramids. So before I move to the ecological pyramids, I just want to revise you people what we did till now. We did structure of ecosystem, which started from the sun. And if the ecosystem start from the sun, we have, that is food chain called grassland. Here the solar energy is converted into chemical energy by producers, and these producers are also called converters or transducers, and they are eaten by the herbivores. So mind it, these herbivores are also called primary consumers, I lot of time said, and also called key industrial animals. And these herbivores are taken by the T3 primary carnivores, T4 secondary, and T5 top carnivores. This is grassland food chain, and they all are eaten by the T6. It is called detritus. But I already told you, we are not supposed to make this chain. We have to make the other one. And decomposers break the proteins in the body to the nitrates, and plants, they absorb nitrate only in the, nitrogen in the form of nitrate, which we did yesterday. That is the biogeochemical cycle. And they are gone to the soil, and they're taken by the producer and gone to the atmosphere. As I already told you, there are two, biotic and abiotic. And abiotic, there is cycling of matter, which we did yesterday, that is biogeochemical cycling, nitrogen and carbon cycle, besides the water cycle. And flow of energy is food chain, food web we did, and flow of energy in ecosystem we will do tomorrow, and we will wipe out the ecosystem. And biotic components are producer, consumers, micro consumer, decomposer, which are T6 trophic level. So now I am starting today's topic, ecological pyramids. Ecological pyramids is a graphic representation of trophic structure, which we did day before yesterday. It is a graphic representation of a trophic structure and function at successive trophic levels, the producers, herbivores, carnivores. It was first devised by British ecologist Charles Elton 1927. They are called Eltonian pyramids because they are devised by Charles Elton. In Eltonian pyramids, parameters like number, biomass and energy is indicated at each level by the length of bar. Right? See, this is the length of bar. Hence, these ecological pyramids are also called bar pyramids. The ecological pyramids are of three general types: pyramid of number, pyramid of biomass, and pyramid of energy. Now we are first starting with the pyramid of number. It is a graphic representation of number of individuals at successive trophic levels of food chain per unit at any time. Pyramid of number shows the relationship between the number of producers, herbivores and carnivores. The relationship is different in different kinds of ecosystems. For example, in grassland, producers, mainly grasses, are the maximum in number and they form a broad base. The number then shows a decrease at successive trophic level, and grass support a small number of herbivores like mice, rabbit, deer. The herbivores in turn support a less number of primary carnivores like frog, wolves. The secondary carnivores, snakes, lizards, which feed on primary carnivores, decrease further. Finally, the top carnivores, hawk and other birds, are least in number. Thus, pyramid is upright. See, this is grass. Producers are maximum. Grasses are the maximum and they are eaten by the rats, rabbits, grasshopper. They decrease in number. That is why bar is small. They are further eaten by snakes and lizards, which further it's small in size bar, and then ultimately the hawk, which is called tertiary consumers. So this is upright. So there is a change of energy at each trophic level, and this change of energy study is called bioenergetics. Right? So now similarly in pond ecosystem, the pyramid is also upright. Right? In pond you will see same. We have producers like Sanadesmus, Navicula, diatom, desmids, and they are eaten by the small fish, rotifers, and the small fish, they are eaten by the fish and water beetles, and ultimately the large fish, but it goes on decreasing and bar goes on decreasing and number of individuals goes on decreasing. That is why in pond ecosystem it is also upright. Right? So the producers are phytoplanktons, which are maximum in number. I told you that is Sanadesmus, diatom, desmids, Navicula, and which support fewer number of zooplanktons, followed by carnivorous fishes, and top carnivorous bigger fish are least in number. So that is why it is upright. Now we are coming to the next very important. It is a forest ecosystem. A spindle shaped pyramid is found. This question will come. The producers are mainly large sized trees which are lesser in number, and each tree support a large number of herbivore birds, elephants, deers. The herbivores are eaten by the carnivores which are smaller in number. However, in next we will see first the forest. These are trees. Trees are harbored by fish, these fruit eating birds, elephants, deer, we are increase in number. Then those who are preying on this like wolf and snake, they're less in number, and ultimately the tertiary consumer, they are lesser than this. So this is form a shape like spindle shaped. It is like lattu, which Beyblade which you used to play. That is why like a turnip spindle like shaped. We did in BSc3 also. Right? So now I'm coming to the third part, that is parasitic chain. However, in parasitic food chain, the pyramid is always inverted. This is very important. This also, forest and parasitic, they are the important. In this, single tree supports many herbivores as we did in forest. And the herbivores in support are highest number of parasites like bugs and lice. So if suppose some bird will die and you will see thousands of lice and bugs. And the parasite supports many hyperparasites like actinomycete bacteria, and on these parasites there are other parasites which are called hyperparasites. They are crores in number, actinomycete, bacteria and fungi. Thus, parasitic ecosystem, they shows inverted shape due to gradual increase of organisms at each level. See, this is parasitic, tree, fruit eating birds, elephant, lice and bugs, the gradual increase, and ultimately bacteria, fungi and actinomycete, that is, it is hyperparasites which are called, and that is parasitic food chain is inverted in shape. So now we are coming to the next second type, that is pyramid of biomass. Biomass refers to the amount of organic matter present in ecosystem at given time per unit area. But you will see only the word basically organic matter is used instead of number. In grassland and forest, producers have maximum biomass. However, there is a gradual decrease in biomass of organism at successive level from producers towards the top. Hence, the pyramid of biomass in grassland and forest is upright. See, this is grassland, grasses, then rat and rabbit, their biomass is maximum, that goes on decreasing. Same like in forest, biomass of trees, big trees are maximum, and elephant, deer and then lion, that goes on decreasing, and hence the pyramid of biomass in grassland and forest is upright. However, in aquatic ecosystem, the pyramid is inverted in shape. This is very important. So now we have three very important. First, pyramid of number in forest is spindle shaped. Pyramid of number in parasitic change is inverted. Here also pyramid of biomass in parasitic aquatic is inverted. The biomass of producers like diatom, phytoplankton is least, right? See, in number there no doubt increase in number, but their weight is less. That is why their biomass is less, right? So their biomass is less, whereas those who feed on that rotifers, small fish, their biomass is more. Whereas big fish, we have big fish around 150, 200 in tons also, right? So then diatoms and phytoplankton least due to its small size and high death rate as compared to herbivores like rotifers, water fleas, etc. The herbivores are eaten by carnivores of large size and longevity. Therefore, there is a gradual increase of biomass towards apex from producer to herbivores to carnivores. That is why the shape is inverted. This one. Right? So now we are coming to the last part of pyramids, that is pyramid of energy. The solar energy trapped by producers, we know, flow in food chain from producer to carnivores in the process of eating and being eaten. In transfer, the energy is lost, which is, I already told you, is bioenergetics, and the gradual decrease in energy in successive trophic levels from producers to herbivores and carnivores. Hence, one question will come, the pyramid of energy is in grassland, forest, pond is upright. So one question will come, the pyramid of energy is always upright in, pyramid is always upright in pyramid of energy. Hence, pyramid of energy is always upright. This I already told you. Now I am coming to the very important topic through competitive point of view, productivity of ecosystem. What is productivity? The rate of change in biomass per unit area in unit time by any trophic level is described as productivity. In other words, production in an ecosystem is called productivity, whereas production ecology is the branch of ecology that deals with the rate of production of organic matter. So productivity of following types. First is primary productivity. One question will come, definitely. The rate at which the producers in ecosystem store energy through process of photosynthesis is called primary productivity. It is two subtypes. First is GPP, gross primary productivity, the total amount of chemical energy fixed by photosynthesis per unit area and per unit time. It is also known as total assimilation or total photosynthesis. And the second is the net primary productivity, NPP. It is the equal to rate of organic matter formed by photosynthesis minus the rate of respiration. Like right now I am talking, So if I am a plant, I will take example of plant. It is producing photosynthesis, then it is moving here and there, just doing respiration. Like animal who is making a food, then I like speaking, releasing energy. So my net productivity will come, my gross productivity minus respiration. It is because of this respiration, every time we see there is a decrease. Mostly time we see there is a decrease. So tomorrow when I will do the energy flow in system, I use these GPP, NPP. So you should revise today so that you will not feel any problem in tomorrow class. It is also known as net assimilation or apparent photosynthesis. Now you will know what is apparent photosynthesis. It is basically NPP, and apparent photosynthesis is GPP minus, means gross photosynthesis minus respiration, right? Or total photosynthesis minus respiration. Secondary productivity, it is defined as the energy produced at consumer level, right? This question will come. The energy produced or energy stored at herbivore is secondary productivity or primary consumer. Now we have net productivity. Net productivity, it is equivalent to the NPP minus consumption by heterotrophs during unit period. So taking these, I will tell you in advance that tomorrow I will tell you that at herbivore the efficiency is 20%, whereas at carnivore it is 30%, by using these GPP, NPP, net, secondary productivity and net productivity. Please revise them before tomorrow class. Otherwise you will feel a bit difficulty in absorbing that. So this is the chart we started. Ecosystem we did, biotic, abiotic we did, biogeochemical we did, flow energy, food chain, food web we did, producers, consumers we did, right? And tomorrow I will do this second part. This is flow of energy. So ecosystem is now finished. So I will revise again that decomposer of T6, which form detritus food chain, with T1 to T5 this is a grassland food chain, and T3 and T4 they are the predators, and these ecological pyramids, all first grassland is upright, then pond is upright, but forest in pyramid of number is spindle shaped, whereas parasitic it is inverted. Whereas pyramid of biomass, same, that is grassland and forest is upright, but in case of pyramid number the forest is spindle shaped, here it is upright. And then pyramid of pond, that is inverted, as that where in case of number it is upright, but here it is inverted, but in number the parasitic is inverted. And pyramid of energy is always upright, that is producer to herbivores and herbivore to carnivores, and this bar goes on decreasing because of the, I already told you, the loss of energy due to the respiration, and the branch which deals is called bioenergetics, right? So this I finishes, and I already told you, so please revise these net productivity, these bars, and in these bars what are important. So stay indoors, stay safe. I'll be right back with the last part tomorrow, that is the flow of energy in ecosystem. Please revise it, right? So bye bye, take care.